Alrighty, y'all. This is the tomato cucumber salad. I was going to do it as a Greek salad, adding the chickpeas and feta cheese and all that, but I decided to keep it simple because this is actually something I love. I've made this many times. So this is the grape tomatoes that I just cut up. I like those a little bit better than the cherry ones. And then I'm just going to cut up some chunks of cucumber here. I actually already made this salad, but I wanted to do it for you. So there are the green onions and a little bit of parsley I have left in there. And so I'm just going to add it to the salad I already had. And adding the green onions and the parsley. Here is some cracked black pepper. And y'all know I love my sea salt. And I'm also going to add some vegetable seasoning. This is the No Salt Vegetable Seasoning by McCormick. Mix that up really well. And of course, you know we got to have a dressing. I mean, really, you could eat it like this if you wanted to. But I'm going to make a lemon vinaigrette dressing. So you need lemon. That's whole grain Dijon mustard and salt and pepper. And of course, olive oil. So squeeze one whole lemon. As you can see, these are huge lemons, so I only need one because I'm only doing this for myself. So I'm only making a serving size for an individual bowl. Add your mustard. And I'm just eyeballing all these ingredients, y'all. You could make it to your liking. You can add more mustard if you want, more oil if you want. So I just kind of give that a little taste test. It's very lemony. This is going to be so delicious. I added a little oregano in there too. That's what you see. Look at that. And there is a recipe that calls for garlic too, so you could have put garlic in there. I'm ready to get my bowl. Ooh, that looks so delicious, y'all. Bon appetit. Now it's time for dessert. So these are all the things you're going to need. You need your dates, coconut oil, almond butter, old-fashioned oats, vanilla extract. And there's a recipe that actually calls for almond extract, but I'm just using vanilla. And then that's the dark chocolate chips and some salt. So we're going to do a cup of the almond butter. And this is, I don't have an actual food processor because it talks about using a food processor. I just have this blender. I don't know if they do any better with blending this because, yeah, the ingredients are kind of thick. But what you're going to do with your dates is you're going to place them in a bowl of warm water and let them sit for at least 10 minutes. So that's going to kind of help soften those up some. And so we'll set that aside. Now we also need our coconut flakes and our coconut oil, which we're going to melt down. 2 tablespoons of that. Our old-fashioned oats. I'll put the link to the recipe for this. Our dates are now ready. So we're going to drain this water and add that to our mix. Add the coconut oil, add the oats. Now my husband said I should have did this in a reverse order because my oats didn't blend down as much as I would have liked them to. They were kind of still big and large. So he was saying to put the oats in first and blend them down. So I will do that on the next go around. There's my coconut, vanilla extract. And I'm actually using regular salt, y'all. Can you believe it? Instead of sea salt. All right, here we go. We're going to blend this down. So again, it was kind of difficult. So I did add a little bit more coconut oil to get it nice and blended. But then when I added more coconut oil, it was a little bit more of a wet consistency. So when I went to go try to form them, it actually messy. So I decided to go ahead and put it in the refrigerator to chill for I think it was about 15, maybe 20 minutes, and it kind of solidified a little bit more so that I can actually form it into the shape of the little balls. And I decided to add some cinnamon here for taste. So see, the consistency is much better. And now I can formulate these little balls with my little scooper I have here. And it's coming together really nicely. So yeah, however you all want to approach that with the blending, because from the recipe that I saw when I followed it, it just didn't seem like it was grinding down and blending down enough. And so I just added some more liquid to it, being the coconut oil, but it just made it too wet and slippery. So I had to put it in the refrigerator to get it to do this. And they actually look like little meatballs, y'all. And we're ready to put these in the freezer. They go in the freezer for 30 minutes. And we're going to melt down our chocolate chips because they're almost ready to take out of the freezer. And you're going to put these chocolate chips in this cup, and you're going to add a tablespoon of the coconut oil to melt it down in the microwave. All right, they are ready for our drizzle. The recipe says you can dip them, but I realized when I bought these chocolate chips that they actually had added sugars in it. This was the only package that I didn't check the back of. So I'm not going to do a dip. I'm going to drizzle it because, again, we're trying to stay away from the sugar as much as possible. So the next go around, I will make sure that I buy the dark chocolate that does not have the added sugars like that, because dark chocolate actually, they say, is good for you. So look how good they look. Just took them out of the freezer and ready to eat.